Servus Männer, it's Red Pill Germany again. Once again, the old saying holds true that today's conspiracy theory is next week's mainstream news headline. And in the middle of the week, I talked about the fact, yes, the fact, that the US is already at war with Iran and has been in active war with Iran for a long time already. And today, what do my eyes read in the Atlantikbrücke controlled Springer mainstream media? Yeah, the US is at war with Iran. So it didn't even take 1 week, it was a couple of days, and we see the evil conspiracy theory from the internets became mainstream headline news. Yeah, so apparently there must have been a secret vote in Congress to start a war. And yeah, I also don't know if the international law crowd is now heavily criticizing this step. I haven't heard them because our former foreign minister, Annalena Baerbock, who is now working, quote unquote, working at the UN. She is a international law scholar or person, or she studied that apparently, which is completely not true, fabricated CV. Yeah, I haven't heard her criticizing the US yet. Maybe she will do that in the course of the weekend or by early next week, but I wouldn't hold my breath. I don't think she will do that. So, what I've been hinting at for a long time, and what I've been more and more openly stating recently, is hopefully apparent to everybody right now, especially in the US and especially these MAGA people, right? I find them a little bit problematic because of their fervent support for their greatest ally in the Middle East and for their cult of personality with Donald Trump. But if these people are honest and not lying to themselves, if they are really taking an honest look at the current Trump administration and what they're doing, and when they look back, like half a year ago or something, or even 1 year ago, and they ask themselves, what were their hopes for a second Trump administration, a second term of Donald Trump? Was it more war? Was it more tax money going to Ukraine and to Israel? Or was it, more isolationism, more solving problems in the US and not abroad, not playing world police, but bringing back jobs and maybe deporting people who want to drain your resources and who are making a lot of trouble there? Maybe that was more their hope. And the question is, are they getting that? And I admit, and I said so openly in the beginning of Trump's term, he is undertaking some steps, especially with Doge and with the deportations now, some steps into the right direction. But is it really enough? And this 1 trillion defense budget, and rest assured, the actual defense spending and what goes to 3-letter agencies and the military industrial complex, the true number is much higher. It's not what your military budget is or something like that. The true cost is much higher, rest assured. Do you think this is money well spent? Yeah, and you might also look up the clean break plan from 1996 to show you that all this was planned a long time ago, taking out these countries, and Iran is the last country on the list because it comes with a number of countries that should be taken out, for Israel, of course, and also in order. Iran is the last country, and all the others have been taken out. So, is there a difference now between Lindsey Graham and Donald Trump? Is there a difference now between Ted Cruz and Donald Trump, or even between Obama and George W. Bush and Donald Trump? Is there really a difference? No. There is a difference in yeah, the way they talk maybe, or their mannerisms and stuff like that, or the crowds they placate. But is there an actual difference? No, there is none. Trump, in my opinion, is a swamp creature. This is all just theater. This whole left against the right and Republicans and Democrats, it's a uniparty. And I've been using this word for a long time already, as you know. Um, as I said in my last video also, the great artist ensemble Murdoch, they spelled this out in an artistic manner, quite convincingly in their videos, that this whole act about the Republicans and the Democrats, this is all just a stage play that is performed for the normies so that they don't understand what is actually going on. Yeah? And the people who actually control the United States, well, I don't think it is hard to figure out, really. When you see where the money goes and who you cannot criticize, what the military is being used for, and so on and so on. Yeah, so I think MAGA people should ask themselves if a Princess Vespa lookalike like Laura Loomer, if that is really a part of their movement, or if these people really represent MAGA, or if that, and just take it explicitly. Is that really making America great again? Is that what they are doing right now? Is that making America great again? Ask yourself that question. And I really do not know if this now will cause some kind of World War III or something like that. I really don't think so. Actually, I think, but I don't really know the Middle East too well, but from what I've been hearing so far, is that a lot of countries in the Middle East are actually, they're more indifferent or not too displeased about that. Sure, they could be next in line, they know that, but at the moment, they don't mind that much that Iran or the regime there is weakened in their capabilities, because they also don't like them, and they feel uneasy about Iran's engagement, with proxy groups there. But that being said, is that really a reason why the US should do that, and why they should continue this thing they do, stirring up things abroad and meddling in other countries' affairs, regime change, supporting one group against the other, and then flipping back around. They do this for a long time already, and I don't know. I mean, does it really make the world a better place? Does it? I mean, even if you say, screw the rest of the world, does it benefit the US? And my opinion is that it doesn't. It doesn't benefit the US whatsoever. It benefits, well, their greatest ally in that region. Yeah. And they see, of course, the rest of us as livestock. The people of Dresden, the people of Vietnam, or the people of Iran, the people of Iraq, the people of Afghanistan, it's all the same to them, and they don't care. Yeah? And if people were to do that with them and their families, they would be shocked, because they don't see it as the same thing whatsoever. Yeah, they just think that they're somehow gods, I would assume. Yeah, that is the message that I get. Anyway, that is my take on current affairs. What do you think? Servus, Kameraden.